What's going on, guys? Welcome to the electro demo channel. Hey, was it me or did a lot of people miss the recent message that His Excellency President Bio delivered when he was talking about the new Leone airport? He kind of slid something in there that a lot of people didn't catch. Tell you what, let's go to his video.
Yeah, so that this rice on our leg, we go get them. We go to produce your rice. One thing I want to try. I don't know if I will support me in this country. Will you support me? Will you support me? I want to stop for eat rice for 3 days no more.
Did you hear that? For those who don't speak Creole, he was saying, I want you guys to stop to eat rice for 3 days. So we had three responses for this when people heard this. The first one was thumbs up. Yeah, we'll give it a try. That makes sense. The second one was like this.
What you talking about, mister?
And then the last one, people who eat rice every day, the ones that probably never supported him to begin with, and their response was like this.
Son of a... You done messed up, Aaron.
But hold on. I think he's onto something here.
Now 3 days or more, 3 days a day, we for eat cassava, we eat yam, plantain, we are not eating, no. That thing where the economics is big, they say foreign exchange no day, then make this the rice, this the rice. If we stop for eat rest number for 3 days, we eat all the other food then. Foreign exchange within this country.
If you guys didn't hear what he was saying, hey, if we stop to eat rice for 3 days and substitute those 3 days for cassava, yams, plantain, or any other type of food like funde, known some people call it funio, Sierra Leone could be self-sufficient in providing its own rice. This is a big deal. Why? Because what is this channel about? This channel is about living off the land. This channel is about self-sufficiency. Not only will the Leone currency go stable, it would actually start going up because we would have enough rice to even send out to other countries. So I found this as our statistics, which is actually pretty good for Sierra Leone. You know, we produce 77% of our rice locally, which means that we're probably about 23% in the red or in the negative of what we need to import. So yeah, so this is what he's looking at. This is what he's talking about right now. You know, this is his weekly meal plan. It stops the need for imported rice. So you have 7 plates here. The 7 plates represent the 7 plates for the week, and he's asking us to eliminate 3. Okay, again, you know, you have 3 responses for this. You've got the ones who are open-minded and understand what he's trying to say. They will give him a thumbs up. You have the ones that are kind of like in a half and half, and they would start asking questions, and they would go like this.
What you talking about, mister?
Then you have the hardcore people who have to eat their 7 days rice, and anything else, they would respond this way.
Son of a... You done messed up, Aaron.
After all the smoke has dissipated, let's take a look at this more carefully. All right. So I want you to see something. So those are the 3 things. Okay. So it's gonna look like this, but I want you to take a look at this. All right. So Monday we've got rice. Tuesday we've got funio, which is funde. Then Wednesday we have rice again, and then Thursday we have yams. Okay. Then if you Friday we go back to rice, and then Saturday we have fufu, and then Sunday we have rice. Now, and if you want to make this thing more fancy, a lot of people already eat once a week fufu on Saturday. So basically the president is only asking for us to have 2 extra days besides the day of fufu not to eat rice. And then, and I really should say Sunday is not cassava or plasas. It could be jollof rice. Now, when everything is said and done, that's if you look at this picture again, it's 4 out of 7. That is 43% less rice consumption. Imagine that. This is actually 57%, which is actually 43% less rice. That's roughly half the amount of rice that Sierra Leone is using right now could be eliminated. And then what this would do, this would make the, as they say, the right now they say the ground dry, right? The ground dry. Everybody complains to the ground dry. So what this would mean that the dollar, the Leone would go up. It would become stronger, and that would make foreign exchange be available, as he mentions. Okay, so now remember, there is one problem. They're all going to be there's always somebody in the crowd that's saying, "Hey, I don't care what you do, I'm going to eat my rice," and nobody could stop me from eating the rice. Okay. So what does the administration do when this happens? All right. So there is a way to handle this. Okay. So the first thing the administration would do to handle this for the people who are just, they said, "Hey, I don't care," they're gonna go crazy. I gotta have my rice. The people like this.
Son of a bitch! You done messed up, Aaron!
All right, so this is how we handle the people like that. The first thing you do is you freeze the key costs on these foods. Okay, freeze costs on key foods. Now, in other words, the cost of rice that we have right now, you freeze the cost. Now, this is important. The cost of funde or funio, you freeze that. The cost of yams, you freeze that. The cost of fufu, which is cassava, you freeze that. The reason for that is because you want to make sure the price is stable. Okay, because once we start changing the quantities here, one is going to go up and down, and then the supermarkets or the grocery stores are going to want to tend to raise the price up and basically take advantage of the market. So you don't want that. So you want to freeze the price, make it a policy that the price should stay the same, just like we do here in the U.S., where you keep the price for fuel the same way, and if somebody tries to change that, there will be severe penalties. So you freeze the price. After you freeze the price, then you reduce the current imported rice coming to Freetown or Sierra Leone by 43%. Now, what this would do, this would force the people like this who say, "Hey, we're not gonna move, we're not gonna do this." The people like this,
son of a bitch! You done messed up, Aaron!
who have to have the rice. It's gonna force them to. They could buy as much rice as they can, right? But guess what? They're gonna run out after 4 days. They're gonna run out, right? Because you only have 43%, so they're gonna run out. And once they run out, they would have to eat something else. They would have to go back and eat the either fufu for the rest of the day or yams or whatever the combination is, because the price of the rice. This is key now. The price of the rice is going to be the same. All right, that's why we froze the price. It's just the abundance won't be there. So nobody's going to say, "Oh, by the way, price of rice has increased." No, nothing's increased. The food is there. Okay, there's no saying if you're hungry, you go eat, right? So this forces people to diversify. So big ups to the administration for catching this. I mean, he kind of snuck that in there. A lot of people didn't analyze it, but this is really, really pretty good if you think about it. Just for 3 days not eating rice, you could bring the country's rice dependency less than 43%. And if you really look at it, really good, just for 2 days eating something else besides rice, because a lot of people already eat Saturday fufu anyway. So just for 2 days, eat something else. Then the administration can enforce this by freezing the price of the existing imported rice, make sure the price doesn't go up so nobody does a price gouging, and then reduce it by 43% anyway. That would force people to eat the other stuff, the funio, yams, and fufu. And I guess those prices would also be controlled and freeze too. So and when I say freeze, I mean the government would control it. They will raise it up and raise it down, but it would be controlled. So that way it would reduce price gouging. So guys, what do you think? Can you eat rice for only 4 days for the week? In other words, can you live without eating rice for 3 days in a week?
What you talking about, mister?
Will you die? That's the question. Will you die if you cannot eat rice for 7 days a week?
Son of a bitch! You done messed up, Aaron!
If the answer is yes, I can try this. I can live without eating rice for 7 days a week. I can live by not eating rice for 3 days in a week. Then guess what? You are a patriot. You will be part of what they call Operation Feed Thyself, and you would be the reason why Sierra Leone is no longer dependent on imported rice. And also, simultaneously, the government is working on growing rice. So eventually, as time goes by, maybe we'll get back to eating rice for 7 days a week to keep those hardcore guys happy. Guys, what do you think, guys? This channel is always about living off the land. So this is kind of good. The challenge is out there.
I want to stop for interest for 3 days no more.
Can you live if you only eat rice for 4 days a week? This is the Electro Demo channel. I will see you later. Thanks.